Hi guys, let's do a little summer solstice read. Happy summer solstice to all those who celebrate. That was my cat. Cats could be significant. Pets could be significant, or like animals, having like a connection with animals. The sun could be significant. You might be out in the sun. Maybe you spent a lot of time outside today. Thinking of like freshly mowed grass. So maybe someone like mowed their lawn, or that like scent is significant to you, like freshly cut grass. I'm thinking of like iced tea, like an Arnold Palmer or a lemonade or something like really refreshing. Maybe you had like a margarita or something like that. Let's see, what does Spirit have for the collective about the summer solstice? We have the Tower. I'm thinking of like something striking, because there's lightning on the Tower, but I'm thinking of like striking gold for some reason. So there might be an energy of something being revealed to you that ends up being like very, very significant in your path, or very significant to something that you're doing. Like this idea of something being revealed, or something being like cracked open in a way. I'm not really taking this Tower to be destructive or like detrimental to you at this time. It feels more so that it's cracking something open. So maybe there's some sort of truth that has cracked open in your life. I'm thinking of like there could be something like a breakthrough between you and someone else. Maybe there's been kind of this energy of like a stalemate, like you haven't been able to cross this bridge together. I'm also getting the energy of like something in your work life or your business, like something financial, like there's some kind of breakthrough here. There is this energy that it is literally opening up like some newfound sense of freedom, or the truth kind of setting you free. Like I'm feeling this energy of freedom. I also feel like the Tower can represent like false structures that are being broken down, or that are falling apart. The Queen of Swords comes through as well, so it does feel like there's truth here. It feels like something honest, something vulnerable, something that is not, it's like it's no longer what it was before. Like something has shifted or changed in your life. It's no longer what it was before. I also feel like with the summer solstice, there's this energy of revelation, because it's the energy of like the sun. It's the energy of warmth. It's the energy of visibility. Things that are being made clear to you. Things that are now visible, that maybe there was some kind of confusion, some kind of like illusion around. And I have gotten that energy a lot, is like illusions being revealed, like the truth behind the veil. There's also the Page of Wands. So whatever this energy is, it's causing you to go out and explore. I feel like this new energy that you're like tapping into is giving you the freedom to walk away from something that was holding you back, or to leave behind a situation that was no longer giving you this excitement, this joy, this satisfaction in your life. You could be leaving behind a friendship. For some reason, I'm getting a friendship energy, or it could be a relationship, or some sort of connection, some sort of relational energy that maybe has kind of been getting to a point of contention, or a point of like, I'm thinking of like Point Nemo, so like point of no return. It's like maybe there have been a lot of efforts towards something, and it wasn't working out, and there was this awareness behind it, but there was fear as well, like something was kind of holding you in place, like this feeling of stuck energy. I feel like with the Queen of Swords that your higher self is being honest with you. I think your inner self is asking for your honesty. It's asking for kind of like a level of cutthroat energy towards this, where it's like, I can no longer see things as I used to. I can no longer be the version of myself that was just okay with something, or like I can no longer stay where I don't belong or where I'm not valued. Like that's kind of the energy that's coming through. And the page is so youthful and fun and fiery, and there's a little spitfire energy here. Like I can finally just speak my truth and like leave something, or I can be honest with myself about something, and it's like this truth sets you free. This tower moment is not for your destruction. It's not for your turmoil. And it feels like you've been in the turmoil already. Like you're now ready to leave. You're ready to branch out. The Page of Wands is also really curious, and maybe there's something that you've been wanting to explore. There's something you've been wanting to take a chance on. I feel like this energy's kind of feeling more like a person. Maybe there's a past energy that you needed to leave behind so that you can open yourself up to something completely new. And you have the Star at the back of the deck, so this is incredibly healing for you. There's a feeling of like relief here. There's also a feeling of vulnerability, right? Because again, with that energy of the Sun, it's like you're being exposed. Some part of you is being exposed, and maybe this is a part of yourself that you haven't like allowed yourself to explore, or maybe this is an interest or like a new direction for you that you've kind of like held yourself back from, or maybe like someone else was holding you back from, or something. There's definitely some sort of like binding energy that's being broken, or like cords that are being cut. You may have done a cord cutting ritual recently, or maybe you're being guided to do some kind of cord cutting or some kind of like release ritual so that you can free this energy up. And you could even just say it to yourself. Like you could call your power and your energy back to yourself. You could envision kind of like, I'm thinking of like an ocean between you and this thing, this person, this energy that no longer serves you. And it's kind of this symbolism of distance, this symbolism of crossing the water into a completely new land, a completely new place. And the Star feels like what's been there for you all along, that there's been this angelic energy, there's been this guidance, there's been this faith, right? And this idea of faith is like believing in something that you can't see, you can't even explain, and it's inexplicable. And the Star is also Aquarius energy. We also have Queen of Swords, so there's definitely some air energy here. You could resonate with being an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. We're also just barely about to cross out of Gemini season, so that time period for you could have been a lot around like receiving communication or having issues with communication, or something just not being clear, something just not seeming like truthful to you. Like maybe there's been something that's been a little dishonest in a way, and maybe that's within yourself, right? And I think the page encourages you to laugh and encourages you to play. I think the page encourages you to stumble and fall and get things wrong and make mistakes and not take yourself too seriously. And maybe this old energy was so serious and it felt so binding. Like I really do feel like you've taken something off of yourself, or you're slowly unraveling something, and it's really beautiful. I think this energy is very powerful for the summer solstice, and it's definitely something that's going to change things for you. I mean, I think in any case, like your liberation is the beginning of such an incredible story, such an incredible journey, and you'll look back on this time and understand like why things fell into place the way that they did.